Let me ask you this: Is UCLA's defense for real?
Oh,
Yeah.
It
without a
looked
doubt.
for real.
Without a doubt. They are
Yep.
long, athletic, and they can do it all.
They
I
How
mean,
had their
they're
weird is
defensive
that?
linemen standing up pre-play the entire game. Washington State had no clue what was coming. They threw all different types of defensive schemes at them. They just couldn't get anything going. They're going up against Oregon State this weekend.
The amoeba. How weird is that? That we're talking about a Chip Kelly led team, and we go, "Hey, they're pretty scary because of their defense." Like you never thought you would say that. And the thing about it is, if he can keep recruiting defensive players at this rate, I believe in Dante Moore. I think that kid is legit. There is a reason he was one of the top, if not the top, football quarterback recruit on most rankings and most boards. He's a big deal, and he is the real deal. Dante
according
Moore
to
is
the
going to
depth
be huge
chart,
for them.
though. According to the depth chart, Garbers is top QB on that depth chart this week. We'll see, what happens on Saturday. But obviously, he's had a little bit of a rough go of it the last couple of weeks.
They have 6 QBs on their roster right now.
That is so Chip Kelly.
You gotta have a bunch, right?
Their
Well,
running
and
back,
I mean, shoot, Oregon State doesn't have really any.
their running back looked really good. Also, Carson Steele, I think is who it
Mm-hmm.
was. He was just running through guys.
The transfer, yeah, kid was I think he was at Ball State before, if I remember right. He was at one of the small MAC CUSA schools. He's a stud. Oregon State, I like that they're starting to throw Aiden Childs in as a change of pace. It's still DJ's team, and it's very clear that they are going to use DJ until the wheels fall off. They're basically using this as like a training year for Aiden Childs. But I think that's really smart. He's come in and impressed me. He's the only one that's impressed me as a freshman QB more than Dante Moore, who's gotten serious time because we've seen a couple different freshman quarterback or young quarterbacks get into games this year because of injuries. Aiden Childs is the real deal, but I think it would be foolhardy for some Oregon State fans to start asking for him to get more time. Give him the 2 or 3. Every third series he gets a series of his own to spell DJU to give teams something else that they have to think about. But I'll tell you what, the future's bright for Oregon State with that kid.